things that don't make sense.
Okay.
All right. And then things that I just don't like.
Okay.
Starting with things that I just don't like. Number one, people who walk outside in the winter with a heavy jacket but they're wearing shorts. Drives me crazy.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Kim Kardashian.
It doesn't make sense.
It's 31 degrees outside over the holidays, and I see a guy in a huge coat and a toboggan, and then he's got like some short shorts on. Things that don't make sense. Making a typo in an online argument is the equivalent of your voice cracking in a verbal argument. Does your voice crack whenever you're yelling at the girl sometimes? Is it because you get so angry?
Yeah.
Things that don't make sense. The movie industry considers you to be an adult when you're 17 to see an R-rated movie, but they conveniently lower the age to 13 when they're deciding who pays an adult price for a ticket.
That's true. That's true.
Security at every level of an airport is absolutely ridiculous. Until you get to the baggage claim area, and then you can just take whatever bag you want. Walk out of the building.
It is true.
Make that make sense.
Yeah.
It's things I don't like.
Oh.
People who dress up their pets and walk them around in like baby carriers in the park. Literally, people with their little dogs, Layla, walking them around out in a park in a baby carrier. There's students back here. Don't turn the camera, but there's students back here looking at me like, you judge them, don't you? You judge them. I judge them.
Yeah.
Things that do not make sense. On special occasions, girls with curly hair will straighten it, but girls with straight hair will curl it. Then they'll walk in these fancy high heel shoes into the event and immediately take off the shoes.
I like that one. You put some thought to
For the
it.
entire,
That is true.
For the entire event. They'll walk in with
Let me keep that. Nobody on that.
They'll walk in with these high heel shoes on and then immediately take them off, and they won't put them on the rest of the night. In fact, when they walk out of the event, they're always holding those. Things that don't make sense. We use tables to keep food off the floor, tablecloths to keep food off the table, placemats to keep food off the tablecloth, and plates to keep food off the placemats. How many levels? Tablecloths to keep it off the table, table mats, placemats to keep it off the tablecloth, and then plates to keep it off the placemats.
That is true. About it. Leave it with me. I'm going to use that today.
Hey, things I don't like. The Jacksonville Jaguars. Why?
Hey.
Why even?
They're actually winning though, Mr. Lewis. They're like 9-3, 8-3.
It's the worst record. It's turned. It's the worst record. It's the worst record in NFL. Is the Jacksonville Jaguars.
This year?
Over the course of the history of the NFL.
Yeah. They have been sorry for a long time.
How is it that Florida has been given 2 NFL teams?
Yeah.
Maybe it's karma that one of the teams are terrible, just because they get 2 in the state.
Don't they? Do they have another one? Yeah, Miami. So they have 3. But that's a football.
3 teams, 1 state.
That's a football state. I say that.
Texas is a football state.
No, in Florida, my uncle lives in Florida. Like, they practice football year round. I didn't know that.
So they don't have those rules that we have down here. It's like,
they really don't.
Y'all want to go ahead and practice the rest of the year. Go ahead and practice the rest of the year.
You know, it's cold right now. Down there, it's not cold like this.